Hello everyone, welcome back to another tanning trials video on my channel. Gosh, it's been a hot minute since I've sat down and filmed one of these for you, but even though I haven't been doing these videos, you guys have been showing that tanning trials playlist some mega love, so thank you so much for that. If you haven't by any chance seen that already, I'll link it above, put it in the description, and I'll also leave a link at the end of this video so you guys can watch. I'll also leave links in the description for my socials if you aren't following me on those already, and make sure you subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. So for my first tanning trials video back, I thought I would come to you with one that is very highly requested, and that is BALI Body. Now, I'm gonna let you into a little secret, guys, okay? I've actually tried to do this video for you quite a few times. However, every single time I've tried to purchase BALI Body, it has been out of stock. On their website, on other websites that actually sell their products for them, couldn't get what I wanted, and it was just a little bit of a mish, to be honest. But recently, guys, with a lot of things also that have been happening in my life too, the stars aligned for me, and BALI Body actually came to me and was like, do you want to try some of our products? And obviously, given the circumstances, I was like, hell yeah, I do. So they were kind enough to gift me this bundle. However, just a disclaimer, this video is not sponsored in any way, shape or form. The products were very kindly gifted to me, but it still means I can say whatever I want. So the bundle that I have here is the Ultra Bronzed bundle. Within this, not only do you get it in a cute packaging, but also it has a tube of the tanning mousse, a facial tanning water, and a tanning mitt to apply the mousse with as well. So I'm going to start off this video by showing you what my skin looked like before I actually applied the tan. So as you can see from the clips, I have got very prominent tan lines from where I've been out in the sun. A lot of you guys I know will probably say that I'm already tanned as it is. That is a very good point. However, I'm also very unevenly tanned. Like recently, I've had a lot of problems with my skin where it started to go patchy, my skin's gone flaky, and my tan has just like disappeared in some areas on my body. I'm now going to show you a couple of clips of me actually applying the tan last night. Like always, whenever I'm applying a new tan with a new mitt, I worry that the tan is going to seep through and stain my hands. The mitt was really well lined on the inside and also had a nice like velvety finish on the outside. It helped just apply the tan a lot smoother. I find that that type of a texture of a mitt is so much better for application than other mitts that I've tried. As you can see from the clips, when I was applying the guide layer, I was a little bit skeptical as well about that too, just because the guide layer was so close to my actual natural tan. However, when it had a chance to start developing, you could really see the difference between it. Like when I was lifting up my bikini strap at the side, you could definitely see the line of where I'd applied the tan versus where I hadn't. The tanning mousse went on really smoothly. You didn't really need a lot. I applied more onto my arms and my chest, which is where I typically don't have tan stick to my body very well. However, I only needed one layer on my legs and also on my stomach too. Went on really smoothly, really easily. Like when I was looking at my body after I applied the tan, there was no streaks to be seen, which is always a bonus. The one thing I do want to say about this tan is that it didn't have a smell that I've ever experienced with a fake tan before. Like lots of tans either have like a really sweet smell or like a coconut smell or something along those lines. It didn't have any overpowering smell. It was very light, it was very fresh with a really small hint of like a floral scent to it, which was probably one of my favourite smells from a fake tan that I've had. The tan dried relatively quickly. However, at one point when I was putting on my clothes to get into bed, I was touching my skin and I was like, It feels kind of like slightly tacky to the touch, but when I got into bed, there was no transfer on my sheets at all, and I was kind of thinking, what am I feeling? And sometimes with tans that dry too quickly, it can actually have a real drying effect on your skin, which makes the tan not apply properly. I've had it before where my arms and legs literally looked like tiger bread because my skin had gone so dry. But that finish that the tanning mousse had on my skin actually did me a world of wonders, because I've woken up this morning, I haven't actually moisturized the skin on my arms and my legs, but my body feels super hydrated, and normally my skin is so dry after tanning. I will be honest and say though that it did take a little bit longer to dry in the places that are a bit problematic on your body, like the creasing in your arms, under your bottom and on your knees, because it was like 7 million degrees last night. I had to wait just that bit longer for those areas to dry, but other than that, it dried pretty quickly everywhere else. So after I finished applying the mousse to my body, I then went in to finish off with the facial tanning water. Oh my goodness, I think out of the two of these products, this is most definitely my favorite one. Some of you guys will know from watching my previous videos, I don't tan my face naturally or like fake tan my face either. My skin is so inconsistent all over my face. I just look like a burnt piece of toast. So I tend not to bother. And I've used facial tanners before in the past. They're all good in their different ways. I just find sometimes they do have that fake tanny smell. This, however, is not the same. So with this, you actually apply it onto a cotton pad and then dab it onto your skin nice and evenly to get a really healthy glow. I've never used a facial tanner where you apply it in this manner. However, I think it actually did me a world of good when I tan, like say if I'm out on holiday or I'm in the sun, but it's just this part of my face. I don't know what happens. Maybe it's because my forehead's so big and it just kind of blocks the sun. I don't know. But it's just this patch on my face, it doesn't take to tanning very well, and I don't know why. So when I was actually applying this with the cotton pad, I could kind of go in and pat a little bit more on those parts of my cheeks and just give them a little bit more attention and a bit more product, and it's just helped even out my face so much better. Also, you guys, if you've watched previous videos of mine, recently I've been struggling really badly with my skin. Normally my skin is super sensitive and very quick to react to things that it doesn't like when I apply them, but I applied this last night and this morning and my skin looks so much healthier and so much glowier. I can't believe it. Like, I can't believe it. They advise that this develops within like 5 to 6 hours of application. This tanning water is supposed to be formulated with tons of nourishing oils for your skin, as well as being anti-aging, which is always a bonus, you know. You only need to apply this like 2 to 3 times a week, and you really don't need a lot of this product because it's very easy to over apply something that you can't see. The fact that my skin hasn't broken out or become irritated in any way when I've applied this is so great, because I'm just so skeptical to try any new products on my face at the minute just because it is so problematic. Just makes you feel a bit more confident if you are planning to go makeup free, especially in the summer. As you can see from my face right now, I literally have zero makeup on, and I'm not gonna lie, I think my skin looks pretty good considering what it looked like before. Now, to show you some clips of what my skin looked like this morning before I washed off the tan, the guide layer was so dark, it was unreal, and I was like, this could either go one way or the other, and luckily it went the good way. I washed it off, my skin looked really nice and even. Like I said to you guys before, my skin feels super hydrated and healthy. It's kind of helped even out my tan lines as well. I mean, they were so ridiculous. They were never gonna completely cover them. In my opinion, it really has helped kind of even them out slightly. As well, you guys can see I'm wearing a bright white top, and there is absolutely no transfer off my body onto my clothing, which is always a bonus. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, in the past I have had it before where I've used other tans and the next day I've put my deodorant on, put on a nice white t-shirt to kind of like show off my glowy tan, and the excess residue of the tan on my skin mixed with my deodorant and left horrible stains on my t-shirt. And all I can say is thank God for Vanish, because if I hadn't have used that t-shirt would have been dead, gone, in the bin, game over. There was no transfer onto my bedding, the clothes that I'm wearing now, absolutely zero transfer, and I love that. Didn't stick to my elbows, it didn't stick to my knees, and didn't stick to my cankles either. I feel as well it helped even out the patchiness that I had on my body. Like, there is no signs of dryness anywhere. I just feel a lot more confident when I have a tan. I don't know if anybody else feels like that. So that is it for this week's tanning trials, testing out BALI Body, which was very highly requested from you guys. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure you give it a big thumbs up so I know. I'll leave links to the bundle that I've shown you today in the description, as well as links to BALI Body and my socials if you still haven't followed me on those. I'll also leave a link on the screen for if you haven't subscribed to my channel already. I'm not really sure why I haven't done that yet. I would highly recommend you do so you don't miss out on anything new. Thank you again for spending your time with me this week. I hope you have a super lush rest of your day, and I will see you next time for another video. Bye.